So, welcome back to another video. No point in waffling, just that's how I saw the thumbnail. We're doing Champions League predictions. I was gonna do it earlier, but I had a few other videos just wanted to put out, so just spread on, I guess. And so it's an early UCL prediction, so I'm just gonna be saying who I think's gonna win the tie. When the actual ties come around, I'll predict like the exact scores, like the first leg and the second leg as it goes on, cause it's just too far away, and it would just be a lot to predict every game of the quarterfinal, semifinal, especially both legs. So we're just gonna say who's gonna win the tie in the whole tournament. So here we have this bracket on the UEFA website. So quarterfinals, we got Bayern PSG, replay of last year's final, City Dortmund. Then we got Real Liverpool, replay final 2 years ago. So two finals being replayed in the quarterfinal. Bit I don't know, but it seems exciting still. Then we got Porto Chelsea. Porto's probably the team everyone wanted. Still a strong team though. They beat Juventus. I mean, a lot of people saying like, I don't know. I feel like with Porto, people are either saying like they're gonna lose 5-0 either way, or they're gonna like win the whole thing. And I'm kind of more towards I think they're gonna get thrashed. I don't think any of these teams they could have really beaten. Maybe they could keep something going, but Chelsea have been phenomenal. I think they're gonna be a hard team to stop. Maybe even like teams that have been recently. Maybe one of these teams they would have had a better chance against. I don't know. But anyway, we're on to Bayern PSG. So I'm just gonna go straight up Bayern. I cannot see them losing. It'll be a close one. Bayern PSG did beat Barca by quite a comfortable margin. Mbappe actually had an absolute field day in the Camp Nou, but I think they're not going to have Neymar. They didn't for the Barca game either, but they're probably not going to for a first leg. I don't know though, because that's in like April, like first 2 weeks of April. We actually see right here. Yeah, I don't know if they'll Neymar or not, but either way, I just think Bayern is consistent and they can get results. I think PSG. I think they can get a few big results. I think the one against Barca was good, but then they drew on one, which I'm not criticizing them because they still went through by 5 goals to 2. So it was still a solid result. I think Bayern are the better side. I think they're more consistent, and I think they're doing better at the minute. Better players. City Dortmund. I would love to put Dortmund have a Der Klassiker in the semi-final. I think Dortmund and Liverpool right now not doing too well in the league, but they're doing well in Europe. Dortmund did they beat Sevilla? It was a bit close. I would say they weren't quite comfortable, but I would say Sevilla were a relatively easy draw for them, especially at the state they were at. Could have been easier, but could have been a lot harder as well. But City have been phenomenal, so I'm gonna put them there. City, I think they should. I wanna say Dortmund. I wanna maybe think things will fun. I do like Dortmund as a club. I like Bundesliga. I think Haaland's doing great. I think Haaland, Sancho, and Bellingham very exciting. But I just think City overall got the better of them. Should be relatively easy one. Real Liverpool. So it's kind of like Real probably not going to win the title. Atletico probably going to win the title next year. Liverpool might not even come top 4, but the thing is, they've been doing well in Europe. If they're not going to qualify in top 4, they're going to have to give everything to the Champions League, because only the way they could is if they win the Champions League. That's how they qualify. So I think Liverpool have been doing better in the league, but even when they weren't doing so well in the league, they were still putting results in Europe. Like they would beat Leipzig in the week in Hungary, then they would go back to Liverpool and lose to Fulham in the league. Not sure how that works out, but nonetheless, I am going to put Liverpool. Might be a bit biased, but I just think they'll get the better Real. I hope Salah sprints out the length of the pitch just to 2-foot Ramos. He's not gonna, because he's like the nicest guy. I should probably clear this. If anyone watched it with that on the bottom, I would have gone absolutely mad. I don't know how you could, but cheers anyway. So then, Porto and Chelsea. Chelsea have been phenomenal. I think the time we're recording this video, they've had 13 games under Tuchel, and they haven't lost a single one of them. So, as I said, I think Porto are the easiest team. I think Chelsea are starting to get results in Europe and the league. I think one might give eventually, but I think they should definitely get by Porto. It's not a Bayern Man City. What a game this would be if this were to happen. So, I mean, I do want to say Bayern. I think City are a good team, and they're gonna, and maybe so they wouldn't have clinched by then because it's gonna happen like a few weeks. But the thing is, they're gonna get close it so near the clinching somewhat, maybe. I don't know. So I really don't know. But so the thing is, but pretty much what's gonna be on their mind is the league is just a matter of time. They still have to win, but it's kind of a given now. It's kind of just a matter of time for City. So the thing is, that could either mean they carry that momentum and they just foot on the gas right till the end, or it means they start to dip a bit. And given City's history in Europe, and if Bayern are going to beat PSG in the quarterfinal, they're not going to lose to a team with a history like City. So I'm going to go Bayern in the final. Liverpool, Chelsea. Chelsea has beat Liverpool in the league. And I mentioned, Chelsea have been doing really well in the league, and they're really going to be going at it in the league still. I said that they're getting results, they're getting like decent results in Europe in the league. Could they shift towards the league and the European ones start to lag a little? Because the thing about European games, one game a week, for like 2 weeks for 2 legs in the semifinals, they might not know what hit them. So, and I think if Liverpool can beat Real Madrid in the round of 16, if that were to happen, after their poor form in the league, then surely they can go the extra step, go to Istanbul for the final. I think we like that stadium. If it sounded like I was choking on my words, that's something in my throat. Sorry about that. So now we have Bayern and Liverpool in the final. Now, the thing is, Bayern are. There's really no way to call this, really, I don't think. I mean, you look at Bayern, they're obviously a strong team. And I want to say if Liverpool are going to get through Real and Chelsea, I think they win the final. But if Bayern are going to get through City and PSG, surely they win. But so you just can't use that logic. It would have to apply to both of them. But I don't know. So the thing is, a bit of a disclaimer. So Bayern PSG, that go either way. That should be solid. This could go either way. That should be solid. This could go either way. This could go either way. Maybe. Yeah, this could go either way. So this could go either way. None of these are like set in stone. They're definitely the better team. This is what they're doing. Who knows? Semifinals. I don't know if it'll tell you. But so if these are like the first 2 weeks of April, this is gonna be like the end of April. This is gonna be like end of May, beginning of June, maybe. So a lot can happen. Think about Liverpool. June's in 3 months. Think about Liverpool 3 months ago, when a draw against Newcastle was a bad result and they were still top of the league. A lot can change. So I think really any of these can go either way. But nonetheless, I'm going to go with Liverpool. Number 7 is coming home. We beat a German team in the round of 16. We didn't place top 4. Messi and Ronaldo weren't in the knockout stage. Final in Istanbul, we won it. That was 2005. Why can't it happen again? We have Sir Nat Phillips, the Bolton Berezi. I don't see why not really. And if players are going to be returning from injury, not really. Because really the only ones knocked back now are kind of long-term ones, and they're probably not going to like drastically come back or anything. But yeah. So yeah, that's my bracket, predicting Liverpool to win. But again, don't shout at me. I said this can go either way, this could. Really the only one-sided one. I'm not saying I can't see Dortmund win, but it will be a bit surprising. It would be surprising if Porto win, but absolute loads these can go either way. So cheers for watching. Really, I've been trying a bit of different content. Looks like you guys have been liking it, bringing in those consistent views. So cheers to that, really. And again, we're still messing about. So anything you want, just let me know. I'll do it. Like that song in the FIFA 21 soundtrack, which I'm not gonna sing because I can't sing.